Yo, 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 welcome to the live stream or the podcast. Welcome back. My name is Ario the Juice, aka Juice. Welcome back. If you're returning back to the podcast or YouTube channel, wherever you're listening or watching this from, excuse me. So let's jump right into the topic. Basically, I won't be here for too long, but I do want to speak about this situation real quick, which is about two YouTubers who are very much how should I put it? I won't say I'm a fan, but I do watch their content every now and then. They both have great material. I think they have one of the best contents on YouTube. I don't agree with everything they say, obviously, but a lot of things I do agree with what they promote and what they say. So right off back, this is about not just in interracial marriage or couples, but um, I guess it's more about critical thinking. That's just to me what I think this is really about. It's way deeper than just black and white people, but critical thinking. Now, what do I mean by critical thinking? I very much love how a lot of YouTubers or just people in general promote critical thinking because that's what I do. I'm a huge fan of critical thinking. I think it's very important as an adult and child to use your own brain, do your own research and investigation, seek other options besides what's being given to you by mainstream news, society. And what do I mean by all this? Here's what I mean by critical thinking. To this very day, it's still taboo for black people to date outside their race, right? It's still a big issue for a lot of people that they just can't accept, seeing two different people, right? A white person or a black person. A lot of air quotes because I just hate the whole race thing. I'm not pro black. I'm not with that whole thing. There's nothing wrong with being pro black. If that's you, that's great. I'm not here to bash or disrespect everyone's belief or anyone's belief, excuse me. But it's just not for me. I don't even identify as black. I just don't. But that's a whole nother topic. But the point is it's still taboo for most people, even Caucasian, to accept that other Caucasians are dating outside their race or marrying outside their race, right? This is what Anton Daniels and Kevin Samuels promote. Um, to my understanding, they both support interracial marriages, and I love that. I love that very much. It's again, it's way deeper than just relationships and marriage and black and white people. It's critical thinking. I very much I understand Anton Daniels is a critical thinker. I very much respect this man for that reason alone. He used his own brain. He's not just following, what society has laid out for us. That if we're black, we have to date only black women. We have to do certain things as black people. We have to talk and dress a certain way. He's like, I don't care, bro. This is my life. I'm gonna live it the way I want to live it, and that's it. If you rock with me, cool. If not, that's fine too. The same thing for Kevin Samuels. It's the same thing. I just love people who are critical thinkers. It's like it's so refreshing to see people just think for themselves and not let other sources, even on YouTube, there's other creators like Dr. Umar that promote this idea of being pro-black, which is great. I'm not bashing anyone that's doing that. That's what you practice, being pro-black. Cool, that's great. More power to you. Um, but it's like it's being pushed down everyone's throat that we have to do this as black people or as Caucasians because of how we look. And I just find that to be stupid. It's your life, man. It's really your life. Like, do what you want. You want to date outside your race, outside your race, do so. I think it's really no one's business unless you want to share it, right? But to just think everyone has to follow the same, have to follow this template, basically. I just find it to be crazy. Much love to Draper Scott. I'm sorry, Draper Scott. My bad, bro. Much love to Draper Scott. You said, "Adio, how you doing? I'm doing great, my friend. No complaints here. Life is awesome here in Florida. I love live streaming every now and then. It's fun doing live streams. It's better, to be honest, to me. Podcasting and live streaming are my two favorite things right now. I much prefer doing that than editing videos. I'm I'm not against editing videos. It's just it's so much time. It really it takes up so much of my time doing that, and I don't really have the time for editing videos anymore like I used to. I'm not against it. I'll still do it every now and then, but live streaming and podcasting are just perfect. Oh my god, perfect for my schedule. You have no idea. You also said my wife isn't dark skinned, nor is mine. And the thing is, I'm not dating her because of her skin color. I don't even care. I like her character, man. I like who she is as a person. That's why I married her. Like I like who she is. She could have been dark skinned. I would have still married her. I like how she thinks. I we have like we have these good conversations as adults. Of course we have our disagreements, but that's it. That's everybody, even if you're not dating or married. I love her character, and that's why I'm married to her. That's why I'm around her. So it's not about skin color. It's oh my god, like people still live like that. I find it to be so dumb. Like it's just stupid. It really is so dumb to me. Draper Sky also said I met my wife in Germany. That's awesome. I didn't know that. That's cool. Now is she? Well, I'm not sure, but is she German? I'm assuming since you guys met in Germany, or are you German? I don't know. Like how did that work? Which is awesome, and congratulations to you both on your awesome marriage. That's really beautiful. I support marriage also. I'm a married man, like I said before, but yeah, I'm just really a fan of more creators online supporting this. I won't say it's an idea, but just supporting the fact that people are just living their lives, doing what they want. They're not people like me. First of all, I'm not worried about what people think of me dating a woman that doesn't have the same skin color as me. I could care less. I've been doing this since I was a child. Like I like anyone's character. I will be around you. I don't care about your skin color. I really don't care about that stuff. But for some people to just to really have so much, um, like how should I put it? Like they're so deep into being pro something. I feel like that limits you from other opportunities because you're only focusing on one thing, of being pro something, right? And again, I'll keep saying this. I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm not here to put down anyone's belief. I have no interest in doing that at all. But it's just not for me. It's the whole pro black thing. I just can't get with it. It sounds really silly to me. I mean, I see people shopping at Gucci and Louis Vuitton, driving BMWs. And the last time I checked, those are not black owned companies, right? They're not black owned companies. So it's like, do you cherry pick what is pro black and what's not pro black to you? Like, does pro black means you have to only buy from so called black people and that's it? Like, when you're taking a flight somewhere, are you only going to take a airline that's only pro owned, right? If that makes any sense, that's owned by a black person. Like, how does it work? Like, when, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, how who's the police of the pro black movement basically? Who gets to say, okay, this is what we're gonna do, here's our template, this is what we do, this is our religion, this is what we eat. Oh my god, this it's too much nonsense. It really is. Draper Scott also said I met her at a European track meet. Yes, you used to be a runner like me. Well, I'm still a runner, but you're a pro runner, which is awesome. That's so sick. And you're also from Bahamas like me. Yo, that's how we get along, man. Like, yes, you're from Bahamas. I'm Bahamian. Remember, yes, I'm from Nassau, New Providence. I was born there, but I was raised here in the States. But yeah, man, it's dope. You're from Bahamas. I forgot you were from Bahamas. That's so freaking dope. A fellow Bahamian. Here's the crazy part. Now, my parents are from Haiti, right? My parents are from Haiti. They were born and raised in Haiti. In the Bahamian laws, I'm technically not a citizen on paper. That makes any sense? I'm a citizen of Haiti, even though I wasn't born in Haiti. But my parents, most likely my mom, she's like whatever is her what's the word? Her citizenship, right? Whatever is her citizenship, that's what I am. So she could have been from Japan, a citizen of Japan, and I could be born in the Bahamas. That means I'm Japanese because she's a citizen of that country. Even though they had me in Bahamas, I'm still by law whatever my mom is or my parents is. So she's a citizen of Haiti, but she passed away. She's a citizen of Haiti, so that makes me Haitian citizen. But what's crazy is this: I still have two different birth certificates. A Bahamian birth certificate because I was born here, obviously, and a Haitian birth certificate. Freaking weird. I don't get it. Even passports. I have a passport from Bahamas and Haiti. Crazy. I don't have dual citizenship, but I still have the document. It's crazy. Whatever. But yeah, you are from Freeport, Bahamas. That's dope, man. That's awesome. That is sick. Muscle to Bones Bailey. Y'all see, I like black women and Italian women. I like the culture, food, and skin tone. I be loving that Indian accent to what I be loving that Indian accent. LOL. I love to visit Japan one day. Very beautiful place. See, listen, man. Like I'll keep saying this. I'm not against anyone that promotes or that follows or practice being pro-black. That is awesome that you're doing this. Amazing. It just it becomes kind of silly to me when I hear, I mean, like when I see people, right? I'm seeing people purchase like your products and your, shop at like Walmart. I'm like, that's not pro-black, right? Like, is pro-black only marrying your own kind? Is that what it is? Because a lot of people have a problem with buying products from other, nationalities. Like they won't shop at certain places. Some people who are pro-black and some people who are pro-black don't mind shopping other places that's not their same people. So I'm like, well, isn't that not representing what you're doing, being pro-black, since you're not shopping at a pro-black supermarket or place of business? Make it make sense. And who's the police? Like who sets the rules on what you can or cannot do as a pro-black person? It's insane. Somebody like Dr. Umar, very much promote the idea of being pro-black. I think that man is a con artist, if you ask me. He's like Black Lives Matters. I think he's a scam operator. A scam operator. I really believe I'm sorry, I said scam operator. A scam artist. Excuse me. I think Dr. Umar is a real life, successful scam artist. He knows how to really drive emotions out of black people. He knows what to say. He knows how to preach the word and get people really into what he's saying, his message. And that makes people want to give him money, donate to whatever cause he got going on. It works. Same thing with Black Lives Matter. Same thing. All about emotions, about fighting back, police brutality. White cop kills black guy. All hell break loose. People want to go protest and vandalize and really want to be part of some kind of movement, and they donate their money to the cause. And now I'm hearing Black Lives Matters leaders are actually being indicted for fraud. Yes, they're being indicted right now for fraud. I mean, they're buying mansions and they're living the life. They made over $50 million from donations. I didn't give them a dollar. I just knew it was a scam all along. But different topic. Again, pro-black. This is what pro-black can do to you. Like if you're not a critical thinker, like most people, not most people, I can't say most people. Some people like myself and Draper Scott and someone like Bones Bailey, right? I think you are all critical thinkers. I can relate to you because we think for ourselves. We don't let other sources think for us. That's why we are happy people. We're happy people, basically, right? That makes any sense. I'm just not for it. So again, Anton Daniels, Kevin Samuels, I very much support a lot of the stuff that they say, but I love the fact that they both support interracial marriages or couples or just love in general. It's great to see. It's awesome to hear. It's refreshing to just consume the content of people not caring about skin color so much. Like it's such like it's like fresh air I'm breathing in. Like some people are just not so focused on someone's skin color. Like who cares? Why does that even matter so much? Like it's dumb to me. It's so stupid. Like there's evil black people, there's evil white people, there's evil Spanish. Like there's good people in those, there's good black and white people, Spanish, whatever. Like that's all you should focus on first. Their character. Are they good people? Are they honest? Are they happy people? They're not miserable. They're not trying to cause problems. That should be the real focus, if you ask me. right? Someone's character. I'm not gonna date a woman because she looks like me, but she's an evil, you know, irresponsible, miserable person. But I have to be with her because she looks like me. This is dumb. But that's pro-black. You gotta stick with your kind, regardless. I disagree. I disagree. Draper Scott, you said you're wearing tights today. Not right now at this very moment, but I'm gonna go running. If it stays like this tonight, not tonight, today, here in Florida, nice and sunny and clear. The boy will be out there going for a 10K run, maybe a 5K run. Um, I'm just looking forward to that very much. I love running very much. Bailey Bone, you said why you think they don't teach critical thinking in schools for a reason? Because it's a threat to society. It's a major threat to society. If people start thinking for themselves, it's a huge threat. How much of a threat? It will stop the money flow of government and mainstream news, and it'll put them out of power. If people start seeking other options that are available and they're inexpensive and they're less toxic and it benefits that person or people, then it puts a lot of companies out of business. It's just that simple. It really is. That's why critical thinking cannot be taught. It cannot be taught in public schools, private, or even colleges. It's like them taking a gun and they shot themselves on the foot, literally. That's just what it is. That's why they need to think for us all the time. Keep us in this low state and just keep us so confused and stressed out and angry. And that's what Black Lives Matters does. They think for a lot of black people. Like, this is what we got to be angry about. We got to go and protest about this. You got to be angry about this and be stressed out and take off work for a day and go protest somewhere, get yourself arrested for some reason, vandalizing. It's happened very much, and it has happened. So, yeah, it's just terrible. So, Bones Bailey, I definitely agree with you. I agree with you 100%, my friend. Draper Scott, you said REO, MSNBC is another network that promotes racism. We're kind of off topic somewhat, but like I said, this is really about critical thinking, not so much about race or skin color or interracial couples. It's why, again, I brought up Anton Daniels and Kevin Samuels, because I do very much believe they promote interracial dating or couple or marriage very much. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're just people, man. We're just people that want to be around other people who we can relate to, who we have the same vibe with, regardless of what you look like. I don't know why this is still a thing for some people. I think it's just so dumb. It's retardation to me. If you still walk around with this belief that you have to date in your own race because they said you have to do this. Who are they? Who are these people? Who are these police, guarding or, monitoring what people are doing in their lives? Like, it's just crazy. This is insane, man. Insane. Much love to Guided Air Child 1B1S. Much love to you, my friend. Happy Tuesday. You said the ancestors care because the DNA is being tainted purposely. Oh man, the ancestors. And this is the problem I have with a lot of history. People, history people, people who kind of bring up history and all that stuff. The truth is, we were not there. We don't know who dated who. You don't know anything. We were not there. So how could you know exactly what they were doing? Like, you were not there. This is why I'm so against a lot of this history talk. I'm not against history, but it's like, realistically, you don't know what they were really doing back then. You were not there. We are here right now. That's the old world. This is 2022. Come on, man. Like, come on. Come on with it, man. Like, live your life, your one only life. Live it how you want to live it. If you want to be religious, feel free. There's nothing wrong with being religious. If you want to be pro-black, feel free. If you want to be a pro-white person, do what you got to do. I really don't care. I really don't give a damn. I don't care. All I'm saying is, this is a brand new day, a brand new it's a modern world. People are not caring anymore, man. People like me, Anton Daniels, Kevin Samuels, Draper Scott, Bones Bailey, man, whatever. If you like what you see, go in, make that move. It's your one life only to live. Live it how you want to live it, man. Enough with how ancestors and people from back then, they're not here. You're here. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do with your life, man? That's how I look at it. Are you happy? And if you're happy, I have nothing to say. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters, right? That should be the main focus. If you're good, there's no issues here. I'm good. No issues over here. None. Jacob Scott says, Ario, you and I are definitely critical thinkers. Absolutely. 100%. I won't get too much into that, but I do think for myself, I do understand there's other options out there besides what's being given to me by whomever, whatever source. It's best to always see if whatever information is being given to you to see if it's valid or not. You got to make sure if it's true or false. That's just, I think it's irresponsible not to do such a thing. You have to make sure whatever someone's telling you, even what I'm saying to you right now, it's your job to go see if it's true or false. That's your job, and that's a critical thinker. Go see it for yourself, do your own investigation, and go from there. And whatever you discover, I hope it benefits you, because maybe it will. Something that's been hidden from you, whatever information, for whatever reason, it's not being given to you, the options, you found it. That's my whole point. You found other options, you adopted it, and hopefully it worked out for you. That's it. That's critical thinking. Other options are available. Go find it. If you find it, I hope it helps you. That's it. And that goes for anything. It could be for like health. It could be for business. It could be for fitness. There's other options that are available. And for whatever reason, it wasn't given to you for whatever reason. But now you went and did your own research, critical thinking. You found something. You adopted it. Hope it benefits you. Hope you found some value from it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Bones Bailey says exactly my point. The government is wicked. Sadly, 90% of the people trust the system. The system has their own narrative, man. They have their own options. Like I said before, they can say whatever they want. The news can say whatever the hell they want. They sound like they know what they're talking about. They sound like they're smart people. They wear nice suits and ties and pretty dresses, nice makeup, clean hair. They look like they could be trusted, and that's part of their trick. They look like they could be trusted, and they can tell you whatever they want. They sound smart, educated. Man, they have their own option, their own narrative. And if you want to take whatever they're saying as your reality, your truth, if that's what you want to do, that's your option. That's your right. Again, I understand they have their own option. They have their narrative and all that stuff. And it's my job to see if whatever they're saying is true or false. Whatever it is that they're talking about, it's my job to go and see if whatever they're saying is fact or the opposite. That's all we're doing here. See if something is true by doing your own research. I think that's a more responsible way to live your life, instead of you just consuming some kind of source and you're just accepting whatever that person is telling you, or people, right? You take their opinion, literally their opinion, and you take that, adopt it, and make that become your truth or reality without doing any research. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. That is very, very dangerous. Trevor Scott says the job of teacher to teach children how to read, write, count, and think. I think that's for the parents first, right? I think parents' job, I think that's the first teacher, the parent. That's the first teacher, educator of the child, right? You learn all that stuff from home. The teachers kind of push that idea that they're ready to learn from home. That's how I look at it. The first teacher should be the parent. That's it. And then when they go off somewhere else, they already have the information, the child, and the teachers kind of just push that information more to them. But the first teacher is the parent. That's just my belief, my opinion. But that's it, Trevor Scott, you also say interracial relationships shouldn't be a big deal. It shouldn't. It should not be a big. I mean, even calling it interracial to me is like, like another label, another label to put me in the box because this is my situation. I'm just so over it, man. Like, I'm so over it. I really just can't stand it. Much love to Universal, Red Guard. Much love to you, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Much love to you. Happy Tuesday. You said, yep, be your own scientist. Using common sense, observation, and scientific methods. Simple. Be your own scientist. I will turn on the AC inside this car, but it's not loud, but it kind of makes a weird vibration noise on the live stream, and I hate that. So I don't want to disturb the audio for you. I want it to be nice and clear, but it's hot as shit in here. I'm in Florida right now. I might have to start going open a little bit. It's really hot. I'm like sweating over here. God dog. Ooh, Lord. The job of a podcaster, this is not easy. More comments from Guided Airchild 1B1S. You said you'll see soon. Keep watching. The ancestors have spoken. Hey man, listen, I'm not against being spiritual. I'm all for it, man. Like I think I'm spiritual in some kind of way. Again, I'm not here to bash anyone's belief. I hate being that person. Um, but at the same time, I live in the real world, right? And the real world has people who look different. Everyone has different hair, different teeth, different skin tone, all that. And some people are attracted to those features, and that's all I see. So I may want someone that's short. I may like someone that's tall. I have that option to date that person if I want to. I have that right. I live in a country where we have those rights to do that. So I'm going to exercise those rights by being around other people who I can relate to, who I love their character, and that's about it. Again, I am spiritual in some way and form. Maybe not that spiritual like you are, which is awesome, great. But yeah, I'm not sure if I can get the whole ancestor thing because you were not there. I wasn't there. You don't know what's going on really. You know what I mean? I mean, you also said this notation is definitely not woke. This nation, excuse me, said notation. It's the sunglasses. You said this nation is definitely not woke. I mean, that's your opinion. I can't force you to accept what I say. I mean, we have disagreements. I think it's okay to disagree on whatever topics. We can still be cool, whatnot. But yeah, I just disagree with the whole, you know, ancestors are not really for me dating outside my race. Race was made up anyway. Like it's all man made, just like religion, man made. Class in terms of like rich and poor, all man made stuff. Even days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all made up by man. Even numbers, all made up, and we have to go by this system. I'm not against it. I'm not against nothing like that. I'm just saying it's all made up to keep some kind of, like some kind of like a structure or some kind of balance, or just keep everything leveled. So holidays and days of the weeks and numbers help keep things in order. I'm all for it. That's great, but it's all made up. Let's just be real. It's all made up. So when you say Monday morning, like you feel like, oh, you feel so drowsy, not wanting to work because in your mind it's a Monday, a made up day. Now you feel like this is gonna be a sluggish day, slow, new work week. Once you just start thinking it's just another day, literally it's just a new day, I think that goes out the freaking window. You being so, mopey and grumpy because it's Monday morning. It's just another day. But we call it Monday, which is cool with me. But that's how I see life, man. A lot of things are just man-made, and we go by these labels, and we just kind of put ourselves in these boxes, pro-black this, and I only date this, which is fine. Do you? That's great. I just can't be that person anymore, man. I'm just sick and tired of going by someone else's opinion. And I have never done any research on, am I really a black person because someone called me black? Or when I file this, or when I apply for a job application or a credit card, I have to put my race. I have to put myself in this box of being black because that's all they have for me. So I'm in this group of being, of black people. I keep doing this. But this is how I started calling myself black, because of checking the box. Literally, someone that have to check a box to identify myself. I'm not Asian. I'm not Caucasian. I guess I'm black like everybody else. So check. This is what's going on. It's all man-made stuff. I just can't do it anymore, man. I can't do it anymore. Lewis MG, my man, you said people should, well, first of all, welcome to the live stream. Much love to you. Welcome to the podcast. You said people should just be with who is good for them. The world would be a better place. Date who you want. Marry who you want. Be around people who you like. That's it. Go off character. Don't go off someone's skin color. Go off someone's character. Are they good people or bad people? Do you like them or not? That's all I do nowadays, man. I go off your character. If you suck, I won't be around you. I won't rock with you. I'll pass. Much love to Universal Red Guard. Lewis, you also said, true, a lot of people are closed minded, which is why they end up alone or with the worst people in the world. Date whoever. I love you. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it all day, man. I love what you say. I love your brain, sir. I very much love your brain. Your Universe, you said you are brown, bro. I mean, the last time I checked, this is a black stereo. Do I match this? Do I match this? Do I match this? No. These are black. I don't match none of them. Look at this. These sunglasses, I don't even match it. Black. It's dumb. It's so dumb. It really is. I'm gonna start doing more research on the term black and really find out where it came from and drop a video about it or something or a podcast episode. If you haven't yet joined the podcast, it's on the website. It's in the description box below. That's my first and last name.com. We do also have another podcast called Woke Nation Podcast. I'm live streaming on 3 different channels on YouTube. 3. So yeah, we are really busy right now doing it. Yo, much love to my man Lamar. Long time no see, my friend. You said, how have you been? G, I'm doing great, man. Life is good. I'm trying to do more live streams like I did before in the past, but it's been tough. I've been very busy. We had some guests over last weekend, so I've been tied up with them just hosting and entertaining guests and have a whole lot of fun, really. So life is good, man. Life is great. I have no complaints. Much love to Angel. 10, you said you're not black, you're melanin. I don't see myself as black. I'll take the whole melanin thing too. That sounds nice. That does sound really chill. I'm just done with the black thing. I'm over it, man. I'm done with the black culture. I think it's trash. If you ask me, that's a whole nother discussion. I think black culture is garbage in today's world. The twerking, and I'm not against twerking, but I do think it's trash. It really is. Black culture in today's world, it's bad, man. I mean, they really do glorify a lot of negativity. I'm not for it. I'm not for it, man. I have to dress a certain way. I have to wear Jordans. I hate wearing Jordans. I think they're hideous shoes. I think Jordans are ugly shoes. Ugh, they're so hideous. I don't want to sag my pants. I don't want to wear gold teeth. It's promoted so hard. I just can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh my God, don't get me started. That's a whole other topic, but we'll keep it, we'll just keep it simple and just talk about critical thinking and pro-black. And of course, shout out to Anton Daniels and Kevin Samuels. 2 great YouTube channels. Check them out. They're really, really good dudes, man. Again, I don't agree with everything they say, right? A lot of things I don't agree with that they say, but that's anyone else in life. We can have this, just have disagreements and still be cool and still, be civil. And that's all it is, man. It's just a disagreement. But let me get out of here because it's really hot in here. I just can't do it. It's boiling hot in here. Let me put on my shoes, go about this car, and get some AC. So much love to you. Again, the link is down below the website. The podcasts are available everywhere: Apple, Spotify, Google, and this YouTube channel. And that's about it. Much love to you. Be safe. Thank you so much for being here. Catch you on the next live stream. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that stuff. And hope to see you tomorrow. Much love to you. Be safe. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.